This is taking too long. It's 14 or whatever, 1400s, you know, we got swords and mining, horses, and this is about my life. Henry, you know, how I come. G, this is my mother. She always slandering my name. This is my father. He's also slander god. And who is this? Hold up. Oh, hey daddy! Ugh. Oh, that's me. Yeah, let's go.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
I told you she was slanderish.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
With the squad.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
I basically gave her the runaround and went to go see Pa and see what he wanted to do. He basically slandered my name, like, just like Ma, you know. And he wanted me to do these favors, like go get this stuff from this drunk and get the ale for my girl or whatever. So I set off before I gave both of them these hands, because they know they don't want it. So I meet the drunkard that my dad told me to, you know, get the depth from. And he automatically wanted to start hooking. And I don't care how old he is. I'ma show him I got these hands. I ain't no chump. I don't understand what happened. See, man, I don't care. Get off me. Get off. I got you. I got you. Come on, give me. Don't run towards me. Don't you do it. Come on, man. Oh! Stop! Yeah, take that left. I don't care how you feel. Give me that dip. Give me that dip. I'm gonna keep swinging till I don't get tired. Oh, snap, I'm tired. Daddy! Alright, so after 30 minutes after this fight, he basically surrendered and gave me the key to his lockbox, and I took it and I ran off because I was tired. So after I took Kunish's depth, you know, the drunk guy, I went to the trader to get what my dad wanted, which was coal. And tell me why, after I sell this guy's stuff, I have nowhere near the amount of coal my dad want. And I didn't even know until I went and told him about it, but that's until later. But I gotta find a way to get this money. But I found a squad down the street. You know, I wanted to hang with them and see what they were talking about.
This is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torture, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What are you saying, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, how? Are you with us?
Well,
I mean, I kind of want to play this.
father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Here, just as you ordered.
We doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him.
What sort of...
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception.
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch...
So I lied to the trick, you know, just to get what I want. Cause me and my squad about to do some stuff to this man's house. And I ain't got time for no watchers.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Boom. So of course me and the squad get to fight and get to bouting with these screw-ups. You know, they don't want nothing of us. We all got hands. Fight one of us, fight all of us. We here and we made it. But then,
For God's sake.
we had to run. Man, we was bucking it through the trees, through the bushes, and we was hooking with these grown men. We all had to take off, but they can't run. So we outran them, especially after knocking them boys out. So after hauling ours, I had to meet back up with the squad and so we could talk about, you know, the next plan, next time we get together so we could do some more damage.
That was close. I almost got caught thanks to a damn Deutsch.
It's a good thing your Hanko warned us.
Well-behaved girl like that. I'm surprised she didn't call the catch pole.
She must have seen Matthias.
What do you mean?
Because he fancies her. And I think maybe she likes the look of him too.
Hey.
Shut up, you idiot.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches.
So after I got done with the squad, I decided to go visit my girl, man, so she could help me out with one of my dad's long stupid list of errands.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
So she definitely helped me out, you know, a good old guy like me. And now it's time for me to go and see if I can give this to my father. And apparently I did not buy enough coal. So I gotta find a way to get this money to buy even more
There's
coal.
one thing I forgot.
Get a move on. We have...
I even tried stealing. Somehow this trader knew that these turnips was stolen. How? They're turnips. Help me understand this. So I decided to go back to my mother's place, you know, and just steal the food we got there. But it's not necessarily stealing, so I can kind of get away with it. But my father needs this coal, so I gotta do what he says, right? So all the time I spent looking for stuff for this coal, the ale I bought got stale, and my father was not having that.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that?
So I'll go back to my girl once again, and she helped her brother out once again, and then I go back to my dad yet again, and now everything is okay. And it's now time for me and my father to bond with making a weapon.
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
And essentially, he scolds me for throwing poo at the guy who had the nerve to talk about our king. And he tells me about his, you know, old battle life and why he gave up sword fighting to be a blacksmith and why he hasn't taught me any of these things. I'm sure I'm gonna need it in the future. And oh, we have Teresa.
Why'd you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Smoke weed every day.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this.
And then all hell breaks loose.
A messenger? He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Redrick. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Next time on The Life of Henry.
What have we got here? You're dead.